Any ideas on how we can get out of the land with or without doing anything with
He doesn't
Strahd?
answer you.
Okay, fair enough.
He's
Figured
kinda-
I'd try.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Back out of the room.
you want us to do anything before we leave?
Doesn't say
You
anything.
good?
He's kind of like.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
Yeah, he's clearly consumed with this one thing.
I still want to proceed to
I bow as I leave.
40.
You're going to.
Hal, you should probably not explore
Casting
anywhere
mending on
here.
everything.
You go to 40. You said.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I cast mending on everything I see. All the windows. I use prestidigitation to clean the windows, make the place look nice.
Okay.
As like the whole time.
I mean, you're standing beneath like a giant hole in the
I
ceiling.
can't fix that.
Yeah, I
but,
know.
like,
So, like,
We can mend it one beam at a time.
You're like
spackle.
So okay, so you go to 40, right?
Yes.
You're traveling to 40.
Yes.
Okay, this room is a haven of dust and cobwebs. 3 narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls, and a torn padded chair lying on its side near a carnivorous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner of the west wall hangs open on one hinge.
Did I recognize him as the man in the window?
You were pretty far away, but like you could kind of like this guy like
Did he have the long flowing hair? Is basically the only thing that I would have identified.
Hang on 1 second. Let me double check. If he's in the back of this book, I can show you a picture of him.
Let's not mention it until he asks.
Okay.
This is the guy that you were just talking to.
Oh, that is not even
Okay,
close.
yeah.
So you know that was not it. That's not him.
Nope. Who the hell did I hit?
That ain't Mohawk. I don't think
Who
Mohawk.
the
Yeah.
hell did
So
I
yeah.
hit?
So what are you guys doing in here?
And then what does 41 look like? Is it just like a busted out door?
I cast mending on the chair. Let's set it up right.
41. You said.
Yeah. It looks like something's like opened up.
41. An iron door leading to the room hangs open on a single rusty hinge. It has obviously been forced open and no longer closes properly. The walls of this room are lined with lead. Emptied chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents plundered.
Nothing's really in there then, just junk.
Nothing's in there.
Let's proceed. I'm going to proceed
42.
through the room to 42.
Okay.
Who's in the painting?
It's hard to tell. It's kind of like it's been torn.
No, I
up.
just want to like push up the torn. Or I don't know how torn we're talking here.
The picture
Like,
shows
one's-
the mansion in better days, under clear winter skies and with snow-capped mountains. In the background, at the top of the chapel, the top of the chapel tower glows like a silver beacon. Yeah. Bruce, does your like whole like what else are you doing in here?
I'm cleaning and mending everything, but
Okay.
just as I normally do. But
As you mend the picture,
well, like well, I don't know how torn it is. I can't.
it's like still all attached together. It's just torn.
Okay.
But as you mend the picture, the beacon.
Oh, I can do. Oh,
the
it's not gonna like
beacon-
ruin. Okay.
No.
Sorry.
The beacon in the picture flashes with a brilliant silver light, and a spectral form of a huge silver dragon fills the room. The skull of my skull lies in the fortress of my enemy, it says. Displayed in a place of ill omen. Return my skull to its rightful crypt, and my spirit will shine here forever, bringing hope to this dark land. And with that, the dragon's apparition fades away.
Does a princess in a white gown come out of a small robot?
Also, Avalon's back with you. He's just back in his room.
The dragon. Okay.
Seems
I
like
tell the painting that your cause is is just, and it will be done.
Okay. Also,
Dope.
you hear the soft flapping sounds of wings, but can't discern its origins. A single piece of parchment blows off the top of a bookshelf, spirals lazily in the air, and lands gently at your feet.
I'll pick it up.
Oh God, what have I done?
Time to read some script.
Hey guys,
time to go to the index. Yeah, before we as we're getting to the door handle for 42, we turn as you say that. While he's looking that up, can I get a rundown? Jim, can you give me that rundown of what we just talked to basically the Lord Commander about? Like, so he
All right, so that's
Strahd must live
Vladimir
in misery.
Horngrad.
Live.
I don't know if he's the leader or the sub leader or whatever, but
He seemed like he
he's
was
some
in command.
officer, right? He's an officer,
He was
right?
Horngrad.
Vladimir Horngrad. Just put him quote leader for now. Of the Knights of the Order of the Silver Dragon.
So Strahd must live in misery.
They went to go kill Strahd. They
will
found out
not
Strahd was
let
already dead,
him
based on what Harry said.
Die.
And well, Madame Eva told him Strahd was already dead.
So
Who's
him.
becoming a more skeptical character by the episode.
That's why I didn't want you to mention the vision. Or
I
the
didn't.
tarot
Yeah,
card reading. I
definitely
was
not
like,
her.
Please don't mention
Yeah.
her.
So
I
him.
don't wanna die.
She sounds bad.
Him and the Silver Dragon Knights,
Went to
were going to go kill
They-
Strahd
They
because
were
they
a
were sick of
force
living
for
here.
good in Barovia, clearly.
Yes.
Knights went to kill Strahd.
Madame Eva told
Ran
them.
into Madame Eva,
Mhm.
which then informed him that he had already
That
died and is living his miserable life.
Yes,
Okay.
Strahd's already dead.
Which means she's a lot older than we thought.
Yes, very
that's
old.
very true as well.
I mean,
because
she's like a
this
goddamn
Harry, this
catcher's
place,
mitt.
this house, this castle thing. It looks old, right?
Yes.
So all this stuff that the guy was talking about happened like
Centuries
forever ago.
Did he mention how they all died,
No.
or are they
Probably just
they just died of natural causes
In
and
my
proceeded
head,
to
they just sat in the castle until I don't
and
know.
they rotted and then died and then willed themselves back to life to ensure Strahd stayed miserable. Correct? That's what we got at.
Yeah, because we found one walking around, like
Right.
just like trying to kill Strahd's enemies. Like
So they all
they're definitely a friend of the
died
people of
and-
Barovia. Yes, they all died.
willed
How they died, I have no idea.
themselves to life to keep Strahd alive.
Yes.
This burnt and ruined journal only contains a couple of entries, one of which was torn out. It contained what seemed to be the last entry, which is what you find. My knights have. Let me double check this is the right thing. Let me just.
And then the leader, Argenvolst himself, how did he die?
He's a dragon.
He's just a dragon. So the dragon died and then proceeded to have his bones captured by Strahd and put in Strahd's
Well,
castle
these
arena.
people were clearly against Strahd. Strahd I don't know what happened.
Well, it looks like this place got attacked.
so
Strahd may have
assaulted the
came
place,
and killed
like,
them
enough
and
of these
took the
people.
dragon bones.
Well, they took everything else because there's how many rooms have we looked in? 20? We haven't found anything. Like literally. So this place
Strahd
is
may have
ransacked.
attacked,
Yeah.
killed them.
The journal says,
Okay. Hey guys, found this.
My knights have fallen, and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not for avenging those who have fallen, but defending that of which I love, this valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off this guise and show these heathens my true fearsome form. Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the Belanoch Mountains. Let Argenvost be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place, in the hallowed mausoleum of Argenvost Holt. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins of a plundered horde, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death. Though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to the land wrought with despair. Now to battle. And then at the bottom just says A.
So Argenvost still definitely didn't want Strahd to stay alive. It seems like
This was probably like his study or something.
Mm-hmm. So he wanted Strahd to
I
die
keep
more
that.
likely. He died defending this place from an attack, which we can probably assume is Strahd.
Right. That's safe. That's
Um,
a safe assumption.
And after
And
going through places and finding like the place ransacked, doors flown off hinges, you can kind of like this place was assaulted a long time ago.
And they took all the loot.
so we found Argy's diary, where we imply that they were attacked by Strahd and killed, and that's why Strahd has his bones.
Right. They went out like gloriously, and yeah. So, mission number 1 is to find his remains, but they're in Castle Ravenloft.
Love that one.
It also seems like he didn't want him to live as much as he hated Strahd. He wanted him to die.
Him and like I guess his top
So it
lieutenant.
seems like Vladimir has a completely different perspective on
Well, if
Strahd.
he's that old, he's just sitting in that chair in his hatred.
And you also know that, revenants are fueled by their hate of what, like, of the past, of like what's plus. But like what you've noticed though is that these,
His journal
however,
didn't sound that way.
These, however, are different. Like these are much angrier. Like when you were speaking to Vladimir, you know, like he was glued on his one thing.
Right.
And he like was pretty like, and the entire time he was just like, no. And also you fought other revenants downstairs who seemingly had nothing to do with you, but still attacked you.
Right.
So you can kind of figure out that something is amiss. What are you doing now?
I still want to go into the...
We need to leave.
Yeah. I plan on exploring a little bit and then getting out of here because there's nothing for us here, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go to 42.
if there's been a bunch of empty rooms, all these other rooms are going to be empty.
Yeah. Maybe we can find another diary page or something.
Except, we haven't gone to the highest peak in this place yet.
True, there's still more peaks.
Okay, so sorry, where are you going?
42?
42. Gotta keep going back and forth. 42. Rich drapes, faded by time and neglect, hide the windows of this otherwise empty room.
Okay. I'm going to take a lap around it, see if anything's out of place. Maybe a weird brick. Something like
make an
that.
investigation check.
9.
The floor seems weird, but you notice that like every other room has furniture, but this one doesn't. That's the only thing to you that stands out.
I want to walk cautiously around the room while poking the floor with my spear, just to see if it's like solid or like squishy,
Yeah, no,
rotten.
it's all solid.
Check the stone.
I want to ask them to come in and see if they find anything, the lack of anything in here being suspicious.
Okay.
Are the windows are covered by drapes, correct?
Yes.
Can I open the windows, like
Yeah.
move the drapes aside or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Any light coming in, or are they dirty?
Just a little bit.
Hmm.
Not, I mean, they are dirty, but like not a lot of light comes in.
Gotcha. Do you guys notice anything strange out here?
It's a big
Yeah, the
empty
windows are
room.
open.
I just did
When
that.
that dragon appeared, how big was it?
Hmm?
When that spectral dragon appeared, how big was it?
Roughly this room big.
Pretty significant then. Because these squares are 10 feet apiece, right? I think.
I assume so, yeah.
So the dragon was
Yes.
large. Argonvos was large.
Yeah, so he would have been 30 feet long, and 30 feet wide.
So this is his bedroom then.
There's nothing in here, though. There's nothing that indicates that it's a bedroom. It's just that wooden floor
Yeah,
and
but he's
drapes.
huge. He's
Well-
not going to lay in a bed.
Well, yeah, but a dragon's not going to walk into the castle either. How would he get in here? The doorway's 5 feet wide.
Yeah, that's true.
Bruce, make
That doesn't make
a
any
history
sense.
check because you did it before.
Although it seems like he may be able to take a human form from his story.
14.
It's pretty common knowledge that dragons can transform into pretty much anything they want and walk amongst things, and it's not without reason that he would walk around as a human, but then sleep in here as a dragon.
And then this is probably okay. That explains why I saw the phantom I saw in the window was probably his human form.
Right, so he's like a guy that but is also but he stays in human form.
Normally.
But then when he's in combat and I guess in his bedroom, he's in dragon form.
All right. Then there's probably nothing in here other than this being his quarters.
Well, we found plenty.
I
I keep that journal.
Congratulations, you have solved the puzzle of Arkenvost's bedroom.
Sweet. All right. I proceed to leave and go toward the 37 area, down the hall toward 37.
Okay, you open the door.
Well,
to
what's
37.
what? Can we read the card again?
Card for
This place.
The thing you're looking for while you're here.
yeah. I think
Maybe we should
we're not
just-
looking for a thing. I think we were looking for a person.
But maybe we should just skip everything. Are we looking for a person? Well, right, a person who might be at the top.
The abjurer A powerful force, not a just powerful force for good. Fallen house guarded by a stone dragon. Look towards the highest peak, which means we have one floor left.
Right, so why don't we skip everything else and just go to that?
Because that's the.
Well, we may find clues to
We
like.
haven't found anything else.
We found clues. We know the whole backstory now.
We didn't even ask. What's his face about?
Well,
the guy you saw.
he started to shut down, so there was
Yeah,
no
he's
point.
he's like one. He's a one.
But we might make
set.
another pass. See you later. Thanks for having us. Nice chandelier.
Wait, how would
I
we
still
get-
want to proceed to 37. I still want to search everything in here. Because there might be something that, while Strahd may have destroyed this place, he could have missed something that's critical to his doom or misery or whatever.
Okay, where are you going?
I want to exit 40 into that hallway and proceed down the hallway toward 37.
Okay. You open the door. Through the dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorn the walls of this spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above that table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail. The corpses tilt their heads in your direction. One of them growls. Why do you disturb the dead?
Were you soldiers for Vladimir? Or maybe even Argon Volstold himself?
Sorry, that one more time. Sorry.
Were you like soldiers or knights for Vladimir or Argon Volstold himself?
Yes, we were once the knights of the Silver Dragon.
We came here looking for information on Strahd. We talked to Vladimir himself, and we too want to keep him in permanent misery. Do you guys feel the same?
I simply wish for Lord Argonvost's body to be laid to rest.
That is our mission.
Yeah, we also want him back too. He seemed like a pretty solid person and was probably very good for this land. So we're looking for information, anything about Strahd, his castle, blueprints, backdoors, weaknesses.
We've reason to believe that Strahd has your lord's remains.
And what will you do with that information?
We'll seek them out.
To do what? Dragon's bones are very powerful, and you see him start to grip his greatsword.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you plan to do with my lord's remains?
Fill the mausoleum.
Bring him here. Back
The
to his
mausoleum
final
is-
resting place.
Yeah, Argonvost's mausoleum is empty. It
Maybe-
doesn't have to be that way.
Even if we don't do anything to Strahd, it may make him a little more miserable not having that trophy. And then on top of it, it may bring hope to the people of this world.
When Strahd drove his enemies into the valley long ago, determined to annihilate them, the last thing he expected to encounter was a silver dragon. That dragon called himself Argonvost. He had come to the valley years earlier in the guise of a nobleman named Lord Argonvost. The dragon didn't lair in the valley solely because of its idyllic beauty. He knew of a place called the Amber Temple, a repository of evil power guarded by forces of good. Argonvost wanted to make sure that whatever was trapped inside the temple wouldn't be allowed to escape, so he built the mansion here, close by. Like many silver dragons, Argonvost is extraordinarily wealthy and was comfortable living among humans while disguised as one of them. He uses resources to attract other champions of good, and you kind of see some of the knights like the other bones kind of set up a little bit. Champions of good and valorous knights flocked into the valley to join the prestigious order of the Silver Dragon. Only those who were initiated into the order were told of Argynvost's true nature. During the war between Strahd and his foes, the Order of the Silver Dragon drove away malefactors searching for the Amber Temple. It also sheltered Strahd's enemies, and proved more than a match for Strahd's battle-weary soldiers. But the early victories of the Order didn't win the war. Even with Argynvost on our side, the knights were ultimately overwhelmed when Strahd's reinforcements swept into the valley. Those forces slew the last of the knights and battled the dragon against Argynvost Holt. After he was slain, Strahd had its corpse hacked to pieces, stripped to the bones, and transported to the castle as a trophy. Since his death, Argynvost Holt has become a haunted ruin, a former bastion of nobility, and light turned into a place of desolation and unrest. If you wish to go and return my lord's remains to the mausoleum, I will help you in your fight against Strahd. But until that day, I cannot leave, for I am sworn to serve Sir Vladimir.
What is your name, sir?
Sir Godfrey Gilliam. I'm sorry, Gerwilliam. Gwilym. Gilliam?
The Iron Knight.
Gimli?
Spell it one more time.
Gwilw. I'm sorry, Gwilym. Gilliam. Sir Godfrey.
Yeah.
Gilbert Godfrey.
God damn it.
If you want help fighting Strahd, bring back my lord's bones.
I'm sorry, you brought that on yourself.
We don't. How do we respond to that? Like that is like a lot.
We will require your help for sure. But
Get-
until that
getting
time
in-
comes, we will probably be exploring, finding ways to...
Right, defeat Strahd's enemies.
Yeah, because he's very powerful. We've ran into him twice. He's almost killed me both.
Yeah, we eliminated some druids at Yester Hill who were helping him out.
That's good.
Cool.
Uh,
I asked
we'll
about
be-
the Amber Temple. What is in there that is
your
so
repository
evil?
for evil power. Do you know
Is
what
it
that
some
is?
sort of weapon? And if it is, wouldn't Strahd have gone after it once
We
you
don't-
were all gone?
We never knew what was inside the temple, truly.
Did your lord?
Perhaps.
Fuck.
But we
'Cause-
heard that was where he made his deal with the dark powers.
Yes, we know that as well.
We've been told that we can find a weakness for Strahd there to help us instead of being evil. We've been told that it's a place that good can come out of.
Perhaps that is true.
All right, that makes me feel a little better.
Okay.
Because you definitely made me think we were going to go unleash some sort of demon on the world. I mean, who would do that?
Probably some weird assholes.
Would your allies with you fight? Or would it just be you? The 5 at the table. Would it be just him or all 5? No, there's an empty
There's
seat.
5.
Right.
There's an empty seat.
You're right.
And that empty seat's at the head of the table.
Okay.
He explains, he just goes like, I do not know.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Do you mind if we continue to look around? See if we find anything that may help us on our journey?
You may, but be wary of what lies in the castle.
Like the spiders?
Some of us are still in control of our faculties, but not completely. And you kind of like look over and like you're kind of like looking at these revenants and you recognize the one that was on the road.
Oh.
Hey, Steve!
Bruh.
Sir Steve.
Can I ask?
Bro.
Can I ask the one that we've been talking to what his name is?
Yes. Good question.
Don't know.
Don't know. Sir Steve.
Sir Steve it is.
We met him on the
you-
road. He's a
I'm
pretty
gonna
cool
call
guy.
you Gilligan.
Avalon comes in. He's like looking around the room.
Hey, Avalon. We might have just got some allies. These guys are
Uh-huh.
pretty cool.
Great.
That's Sir Gilfried.
Godfrey.
Godfrey?
He actually says Godfried. I was listening.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, he said we can look around, but there are things here that may attack us regardless of
spiders.
how good we are. Yes, like the spiders.
When Avalon's like looking around the room, he actually walks
Oh,
over to
God.
the fireplace, and he looks above, and he looks at it, and then he looks over. He says, "Godfrey, what happened to the shield?" And Godfrey says, "Taken by Strahd's soldiers. It's probably in his treasury by now."
Shield.
And Avalon's kind of goes, "Okay," and he just starts to walk out of the room.
What shield?
It was just Godfrey does. It was a magical shield. That's all I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I?
Thank you.
Did Avalon attempt to leave the room?
Yes.
I follow him out real quick. Ask
We
him
leave.
when his. No one wants to go see 39. Anyway,
We're not, like,
I'll go to
they're
39.
just gonna
Anyway.
watch us the whole time. We're like intruding on this place.
we have permission from like literally everyone
Excuse
except
me.
the big dumb bugs outside.
Excuse me.
I
Pardon
ask
me.
Avalon.
Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna loot your
your
stuff
hat.
here.
His time in Strahd's castle, did he see any of the things that looked like they would belong here? The shield, the bones,
Right,
maybe
dragon
any
bones.
armor from these guys,
Or
any
an undead
emblems of the silver
dragon.
dragon stuff.
We didn't make it very far, so no.
Do you remember what, like,
Well, why did you ask
Definitely.
about
Are
the
you
shield?
are you going to see 39?
not me? Nope.
Cody is. We're not. I'm talking to Avalon.
Light enters the circular room through the 5 cracked windows. The light falls on a large dust-covered bed in the center of the room. Its posts, topped with wood carved dragons. Two large animals flank the double doors. One is a brown bear standing on its hind legs, its claws outstretched. The other is a direwolf, its face frozen in an evil snarl. Near the wolf lies an empty wooden chest.
Okay,
You notice that this is actually a much bigger bed. It's not like this. This looks like a 2-person kind of bed.
Ooh.
And Godfrey just was like, "Can you not?
Sorry.
That's
I
my-
closed the door.
That's my room.
Do you sleep? Well, I'm not there.
It was my room."
Past tense was. And then I leave.
Don't look in the sock drawer.
Okay.
I head back out.
Avalon, what?
One second.
Sorry.
Before, but as you guys, well, hang on. Where did Avalon walked out of the hallway?
Yeah.
He's in the hallway. So are you
Yeah.
guys following him into the hallway?
Yes.
Okay, Sin, as you go to leave the room, Godfrey stands up and he looks at you for a moment. He goes, and he simply says, like, "You are haunted by the deeds of the past."
Yep.
Too bad.
How do you know that?
That sucks. you are haunted by the deeds of the past. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, but he says, "You are haunted by the deeds of the past."
How would you know that?
And he walks over and closes the door, and he turns back to you and says, "More often than not, travelers that have been pulled into Barovia are pulled there because of some want of Strahd's, not just for his games. Keep that in mind when your ghostly companion returns."
Okay.
And he opens the door and gestures for you to leave.
I leave.
Okay. Where are you guys walking to so I can get there?
We're talking with Avalon in the hallway.
Yeah, we're currently stopped in the
33,
hallway talking
yeah.
to Avalon.
Avalon, what befell most of your companions?
Castle Ravenloft and the nightmares in it.
What does Strahd use? We obviously know werewolves.
Oh God, it's a giant death house.
Yeah. It's just Death House Part 7.
It's Death Castle.
Death Fortress.
What can we expect from Strahd? Weaponry, beasts, spells,
Yeah,
magic, his
Besides
powers.
besides like
Everything we've seen so far.
so a sword, a flying undead horse.
We need you to tell us everything you saw.
Well, once Avalon, like from here on out, could you please stick with us because we're clearly going inside the castle and you're the only one who's been there.
Fine.
We
what's
should
wrong?
know your story. We need to sit down
Yeah.
and hear your story.
Well, we're not doing that here.
I
Yeah,
know.
Not here.
But once we leave this castle,
And what? Go to the next temple?
well, no,
Well, kind of.
Death House.
because now we need to be a little bit suspicious of
Vistani.
the guy we're with that we're meeting at the Amber Temple.
Oh, Casimir.
Casimir.
Yeah, because
Oh,
he was like,
right.
he's like, oh, it's a super good place. You're gonna find something that kills Strahd there. Oh.
You think Casimir wants to? Oh,
Yeah.
Is he what? Like, it's like this is what this is where Strahd like found his dark powers. He's gonna be like, ha! I'm gonna get these suckers to get me inside, and then
Strahd-
I'm gonna like.
Strahd probably can't get inside on his own because he needs to be invited.
Man, that is that. Right there.
So that's we're
there.
discussing this.
Yes.
So Strahd
In the open.
Strahd needs us to get in there. He's
Within
using
earshot.
Casimir as a tool.
That's right. Somebody make a wisdom save.
Quietly.
Hallwin, you do it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Whatever you roll is too low.
No, it matters.
3.
But that doesn't continue.
Yeah. Whatever. My eye twitched a little bit.
I whisper.
This is Strahd watching.
But yeah, like that is a good point. We should not trust Casimir if if Strahd's source of his power is inside this temple, and Casimir wants to tap into that.
It may not be his source as much as it's the cause. Maybe Casimir wants the power for himself.
So he
or
can
maybe
become
his-
Strahd too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 3 options that I clearly see. He's either going to be best buddy of Strahd and give
Yes.
him more power, become
Servant.
like Strahd
Yes.
and kill Strahd,
Yes.
become leader of the world, or he actually wants to kill Strahd for the good of the people.
Or
Let's be honest, we
he's
know
being
this
manipulated.
place, the third one's probably not very
No,
good.
what if he's being manipulated by Strahd literally just to get inside?
Well, that goes in with
Because he
option
know
one.
Strahd knows us. Like he's like, I can use these guys to open the temple doors that I myself couldn't open because it's too good, and then I'll have
Yeah, well, he needs
access
an invite.
to all the dark power I need.
So he frames it as a place to get us good. We go in there, kill everything in there.
Yes.
It becomes our temple, and then
Dude,
what's
this
his
is
nuts
big.
opens the door for him.
This is big.
We keep that to ourselves though, and we got to keep an eye on him. So he goes in first all the time. Someone's always behind him. Always behind
Yeah,
him.
someone's always watching.
Like
Casimir.
knife drawn
He's
to his
not
back.
with us now because we sent him down there.
Yeah.
It's not like he can open it by himself.
So
Because that's why he needs our help in the
So
first
like
place.
if we're walking in a line and someone's behind him, knife to his back the
Let's
whole time.
let's lean more towards the get the dark power and kill Strahd because if he has a sword of sunlight, that'd probably do that.
I also want dark power.
Me too, my guy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Me and
Harry.
the spear. We're gonna rule this world.
Okay, so
Okay, I'm going to rule out the 2
There's not
easternmost
gonna be
rooms,
anything
the
in here.
32s, because that's just Spiderville. I'm not having it anymore.
You don't know that.
You're true in that statement.
You
We
don't
don't know that, but the last 4 doors we've opened up that have been parallel with those,
Hey, man, I'm just saying you don't know that.
I moved my way back through past
going up-
Q36.
are we
I want
going
to
up?
wave to Vlad. How's it going, man?
Well, the chair's facing the other direction.
Oh, it is? It's
Yeah,
facing
it's-
the window?
It's facing the windows.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
because that below that's the entryway. So he watched us.
Come in.
And almost get burned.
Wait, did he look like the guy you saw in the window?
No, he did
No.
not. He's
You should probably ask him about that.
no.
No,
'cause
we're not
we know-
asking him anything.
Well, I don't
else.
want to. I don't want to piss this guy
Yeah,
off.
yeah, you're
He
gonna push
seems like
buttons.
a short
Unhinged.
fuse in a burning building kind of guy right
Yes,
now.
yes.
So we just passed by. Well, no, let's go. I wanna check
While they're
34.
walking, I
35.
talk to Avalon.
Hmm?
I talk to Avalon while they're leading
Okay.
away.
You're on the 34, you said?
Yes.
I will read that real fast. This room has a tiled floor, an iron bathtub filled with debris from the collapsed roof. A torn curtain hangs in an open doorway in the center of the east wall. What do you
Okay.
want, Bruce?
Avalon, have you seen Cyrus?
No, actually, I haven't.
Okay.
You guys
Thanks.
aren't that far
Did we
behind
hear
her.
that?
Yeah, of course.
What did
I
I just
can't-
miss?
I sent him to go.
I stopped
like,
paying attention for half a second. I
let
just
them
missed
know
it.
that I was awake.
No, I wasn't. I didn't see him.
Okay. Thank you. I followed him.
Are you okay?
We heard him say something about nothing. I'm not panicking.
You go to 35?
Can I sort through the bathtub? Is there anything in the bathtub underneath the rubble?
There's not.
Nothing. Fuck. Yeah, 35.
The holy
35.
sword of Strahd killing.
Yeah.
This room
Whoa.
has dark wood paneling on the walls that rises to a height of 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with murals of religious figures performing holy rites. In the center of the west wall is a tattered curtain hanging in an open doorway. 3 tall, slender stained glass windows set into the opposite wall depicts figures in white robes with orange sunrises behind their heads.
They're not damaged or anything. They're not damaged.
No.
Do they seem to be in any kind of like pattern that if they were to be rearranged would unlock some sort of hidden door?
I don't
Nah,
know.
they're just pictures. Does anything? Hold on. Okay, let
I
me
cast
ask.
mending
does-
on the pictures.
Somebody make a religion check. With an 11, you can see that the stained glass window in the middle, just because you've seen it before in other places, that it depicts the Morning Lord.
And we can look down
That's
into
who the
church.
chapel was dedicated to?
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on here. Do I suspect anything strange about the pictures in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Okay.
I could sit here and have you roll checks for hours and then look at the windows, but no, there's no.
There's nothing. There's nothing in here.
I think it's best we just leave.
Yep. Do we want to peek out at potential Spiderville? Yes or no?
No.
With chest full of gold, chest full of health potions.
Don't.
Avalon will go look.
Hey Avalon, go check those out. They're spiders, so be careful.
He opens the door.
I'm gonna stand at the corner and peek around and watch.
He opens the door and just goes, "Oh my God, guys, you're missing so much loot right now."
It's just a big gold light beam coming out of the door.
It's literally like Scrooge McDuck's vaults. Like
And then like out of his hand, he pulls like, and he dips his hand back out of the doorway, and you see like a bright shining piece of glass, like that's been cut very precisely and nice.
Like a piece of stained glass.
No, it's like like a cylindrical. Like,
from the chandelier.
you don't know that. He opens the door. There's not fucking in there.
What about the opposite one?
There's nothing in there either.
All right. Any spiders?
No, not in these.
No spiders? Go figure.
I'm gonna hand one of the potions to Hall and be like, "Identify this, please." I found these earlier.
I need 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's fine.
You take 10 minutes. The things you have are 4 potions of invulnerability.
Oh!
Whoa!
Put
Which
those back in my pack.
Which you know that double check. They give you
Invulnerability.
Where did you get these?
for 1 minute. For 1 minute, you have resistance to all damage, so it doesn't make you invulnerable. You just
Right.
take half
Take half.
of everything.
All types
Oh,
though.
damn.
That
I was
is crazy.
gonna
That
drink
is actually
all 4 and bitch slap
that
Strahd.
is something. Yeah, that is something that like
We're
when
holding on
when
to
you're
for a
like
while.
within 10 feet of Strahd, you take that.
It's only for a minute though. So keep that in mind.
Right, but like if you're like toe
I
to
have it
toe
for
with
4
him,
minutes. If I
If
chug
you're,
one
if
after
you're keeping
another.
all 4, yes.
Yes, I'm keeping all 4 right now.
yeah, because it's only a bonus action. You could like take one next turn, like wait 2 turns, take one,
Yeah.
wait 2 turns. Yeah,
What's next? What are we doing now?
Upstairs, baby.
All right.
How do we get upstairs from?
There's a staircase here and here.
let's go up. Cyrus might have gone there to look for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely could have.
Which staircase are you taking? 30 or 31?
31
South or north or south?
north.
No, we're closer to the bottom one.
Oh, were we? Oh, okay.
yeah.
We'll take
South.
The one, yeah.
Yes.
31. The east staircase. Look.
God, there's a massive hole.
Okay. You end up at the South 31. You are overlooking. You can probably just see 48 from here, which is the roof's edge. Beyond a ragged edge of the stone is a 60-foot plunge to the rubble-strewn ground below. A few rafters stick out from beneath the stone.
I want to go jump on one of the rotten rafters. Yay! I want to just tread lightly because I'm such a big fat fatty. I don't need to fall 65 feet through this whole house.
Fair enough.
Can I just
Yeah.
get closer to 43?
Yes.
Okay, so 50 goes to 51, and then 51 goes up to 53, it seems.
43 is just a hole in the roof.
Can I? But this looks huge. Like, can I discern like what
Oh,
caused this? Did it
this
happen
is a-
outside from?
This
in?
is a 20-foot diameter hole in the mansion's roof, directly above Q33. You can see where you were before. The floor is 20 feet below. The rubble of the roof surrounding the hole is difficult terrain. The climate.
But can I discern if it happened inside from out, outside from in? Explosion magic.
Just judging by like the way that the roof looks, something impacted the ceiling.
Just a heads up, I have like
Jesus
10 minutes.
Christ.
Oh, we gotta roll.
Or I gotta roll.
You're leaving at 3:30.
Yeah, I gotta be down in Baltimore County.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This thing is huge.
I mean,
Okay.
we can probably just want to cut it off there. 'cause
Strahd
we're getting-
assaulted something.
I mean, we'll just look around the rest of this roof
yeah.
and call it at 3:30. That
Okay, so
works.
what do you guys
So
doing?
wait, we're going to 49 or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to 45 and check out one of these ballistas.
Okay, 45.
Look at this thing.
An ancient.
Can I rip it off and carry it around like a turret?
45. You want to check out an ancient ballista? Okay, you want an ancient ballista.
Does it work? Is it loaded?
Rotted by time and weather stands behind the battlements of this tower rooftop.
Damn. Okay.
Are you gonna
49.
you want to try to touch it?
Yeah, sure.
It falls apart.
It just dissolves in the
It
dust.
actually says the ballista falls apart if disturbed.
It just
Oh,
goes to
Jesus.
dust.
Okay, 49.
Just like the owl.
Yeah, 49.
What?
So this is a tower here, 49.
Yes, it's a spire.
Yes.
Okay.
You can check out anything else.
While they're doing that, I want to look at Q44, what seems to be a statue.
Perched on the rooftop, overlapping the parapet, is a silver-plated gargoyle shaped like a dragon wormling. The dragon wormling statue is 10 feet above the parapet, and when you
Make
when
eye
you,
contact.
when you
with
pass in front of it, it says in common, "When the dragon dreams its dream within its rightful tomb, the light of Argynvost will beam and rid this land of gloom."
it. No one's around but me.
Yeah,
to
no,
hear that, right?
it's just
I'm
like-
like,
And it's just like, is anybody else hearing this shit?
Alrighty then.
thank you,
That's
Mr. Gargoyle, Dragon Worm.
No problem.
I want to proceed around.
Wait, does the tower look intact? Like not crumbling
yeah.
as we okay.
Seems good.
Let's go up.
Okay.
You would do one for them, then come back to me and do one for them.
Okay, so 49, the beacon tower door. The parapet narrows to the width of 10 feet, ending before a sturdy wooden door set into the wall of the eastern tower. You're going up?
Yeah, Avalon, can you unlock this? Or is it?
He opens the door. Got it.
Hey, can you come pick this lock? I think it's locked, man. He just goes, "Cure."
God, you're such a pro.
You go in the Q50, a rickety wooden landing and a staircase cling to the walls of this tower. The stairs lead up to another landing 20 feet above, and the floor of the chapel lies 60 feet below. Jeez. Before we keep going, Jake, what are you doing?
Moving around toward Q47. I want to open that up.
Cobwebs hang from the rafters of this turret, which is empty except for the wooden bench and an iron stove. Arrow slits look down upon the foggy grounds in front of the mansion.
Gotcha. 46.
Strewn atop the roof toward the front of the mansion is the wreckage of a ballista.
Okay.
Flanking the wreckage are two stone turrets with conical rooftops and narrow doors.
Okay. I'll peek in the other 47. Just assume it's another empty room. Okay, and then I peer over.
Make a perception check while you're in there.
Perception is 8.
You have noticed throughout your time being in here that the fog has begun to grow more and more around Argynvost Holt. So you can see down the road that you traveled up. It's hard to make out, but you see fire following, like going up the path in the form of like what can only, but it's only see like 4. It's very small, but it's like coming towards but it's coming pretty fast at a steady horse pace, if you would.
Fuck. Can I? How far down is the drop from 43 to?
The ground?
Is it? Does that go straight in, or it should just go to the next level down? Right.
Yeah.
No,
43.
43.
You see on the map, that's the entrance near the statue where we came in originally.
43 to 33
It should-
is a 20-foot drop.
Okay, I'll just run around the stairs.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run around to the stairs. Actually, before I get in the staircase, I want to yell into Q50 that I'm 95% sure that Strahd's on his way on his flaming death horse. I scream it
great.
up the
Oh God.
up the tower, and then I'm going to go warn Vlad that Strahd may be on his way.
You're going to 36.
I'm going down. No, I'm going to Q31 back down the staircase.
You could jump through the hole.
Well, if you're going to Vlad, he's in 36.
Yeah, he's going back to.
You
Vlad,
can
so
literally
36.
give
Yeah, I have to
straight
go
to
back
that through
downstairs.
the hole.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we do that, what are you guys doing?
Upon hearing that, I was like, all right, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Head back down. We jump. I can feather fall us through that big hole, and we can literally.
I'll take the stairs. Thanks.
Like from that, you can literally glide right into Vladimir's room.
Are you putting Featherfall on both of us?
I can do it up to 6 things. One cast
if you're
is up
doing
to
it on
6
both
people.
of us,
Like-
I'm gonna.
Wait, so hold on.
Wait.
Wait, all right. So we run down, and you tell
Hold
us
on.
that Strahd's on his way, right?
Hold on. If he's casting Featherfall on us,
Not yet. It's a reaction. You have to be fallen.
okay, well, never mind.
Wait, I can't cast it in advance if that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
No.
Okay. Okay, then, yeah, continue.
Yeah.
Who arrives first, me or them?
You.
Me, Vlad.
Well, no,
Look
you
out the
didn't wait
window.
for us. Okay, so we're just following him.
Because he's looking directly out the window, right?
Yeah, I have no idea where he's
Would,
going.
do you recognize that?
He's actually he is like, of course I do.
What do you guys do in this situation?
Nothing.
You just let him come in?
He can't.
He can't? Whew, thank God. Thank God.
He must be invited in.
We are not inviting him in.
We need to get downstairs. And
Yep.
Make sure none of
We
them
are
invited
running
in.
downstairs. I'm
Arena.
proceeding to run
Arena is
downstairs
code red. Arena
right now. See you later. I got shit
Yeah.
to do.
Arena is code red right
I'm
now.
sprinting. I'm burning all of my movement down the steps.
You make it down there, but okay, you make it. What are you guys doing here? What are you two doing?
Okay, so we can't. So you poked your head in, shouted up. We then ran back down. By that time, you made it.
And then I ran down in. So by the
So,
time you guys were probably
31.
jumping in, I was screaming at Vlad.
We could probably hear that through the hole.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump
Yeah.
off here. Down,
Yeah,
down
we're
an entrance
yeah,
and just Featherfall me,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. So we're just gonna jump off the front of the castle and then.
We're
Featherfall.
jumping into the courtyard.
Right, and I'll burn Featherfall and get us down.
the front door.
Right, so
Yes.
we enter the front door, then we can open the front door and be like, guys.
Do they see Strahd? Well, I'm not asking that.
I am sure we could see him.
As you guys leap off the roof.
Yes.
Which, by the way, as you guys leap off, you notice very quickly that Avalon's not with you, and
Oh, fuck.
and
I hate that bird.
You can see you can see him like approaching still. So you guys all land, and then we're gonna it's like you guys slowly fall. It's like you guys slowly falling, and then we cut back to Jake, just like
Trucking through.
Meanwhile, we're sitting there like playing Go Fish in
And it's just
midair.
I
Adding
can't
sevens.
breathe. I'm like off balance. I'm like beating into the walls.
shit.
Oh, cramp.
And he's like, my friends need me. And then it goes to you guys. It's like, man, this is really nice. Oh, shit. Like, it's like you dropping your stuff.
Saving you.
Fuck.
I'm like peeling off my shirt.
It's so fucking hot.
Come on, act it out.
Can't.
Okay, so you
Terms
guys,
of service.
Nah, no.
Twitch man.
Okay, we didn't get a chance to make it to the top because this is top priority. So
We're on the ground now.
yeah, so we're in the main room. We have Esmeralda, Acemark, and Arena.
Well, you guys landed in the front of it.
Yeah, front.
Yeah.
We opened the door.
Okay.
Okay.
We have a problem.
Yeah, we have a big problem.
I'm there
Big problem.
heaving.
No,
And
you
the
guys-
front
What
door.
took you so
You
long?
No,
guys
the,
opened
I don't know. They
you guys
jumped.
open the front. The way I imagine it would be perfect is like, Strahd's coming, and then it opens the front door, and it's you two. It's like it's just hallway.
What happened? What
Like the door starts
the
open.
door.
Like God, he's here.
Lock the door.
took you so long?
And then they just open the front door.
Shit.
Cyrus.
What are you doing?
Okay.
He's
All right,
shouting
so
for
we're-
Cyrus.
So all right, so we're in
Weird.
The main, we're in
We
the
have
main.
a problem.
Yeah, we have a problem.
Strahd, this way, coming, castle, can't get in.
Right. Arena. Arena, we need Arena, we need to find a place for you.
Like 30 feet.
Hider, bathtub,
Yeah,
third floor.
Arena, we need to put you somewhere.
What's up, Nitro? Unfortunately, we are cut. Yes, we upgraded severely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're cutting short today for some Father's Day stuff, so we are like wrapping up
Yeah.
in about 10 minutes because we kind of have stuff to do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we are still kind of going on.
Yeah.
Strahd's here, on his way.
Yeah.
Shit's going down.
Good time.
You're all like breathing heavily, and then like
I am. They're not.
Yeah.
We're just like, what's wrong with you?
you hear like a very just pronounced just
Lock the door.
Arena, go.
on the front door, and she like she like pulls her sword out, and she's
No.
like,
No,
I'm walking-
no.
I walk up to the door. I'm like, who is it?
I'm ready to smother her. Like, not kill her.
No, because
but cover
Ismark's
her
gonna
mouth.
attack you.
No, he won't, because I'm saving all of our lives right now. If she begins to speak anything, I'm grappling her and putting my hand over her mouth. Okay? Because let me tell you what, no one's getting an invitation into this house right now.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Hello? It's me.
Right.
yes.
And his sword comes down.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. Nothing said his weapons can't go through the threshold.
Yeah.
I'm back with weapons.
Wait, he can
you
be
hear-
invited into the roof in the hole.
You hear you hear him just like, you know who.
Hello. Yeah, who was that?
Could you housekeeping?
I'm like ready. Go away.
Yeah, just like
Someone's gonna have to do the Mrs. Doubtfire noise.
Hello.
hello.
What are you doing?
Just hang
Nothing going on in here.
What you doing? What you doing in this neck of the woods?
Yeah, which voice did we hear?
You he goes, Sin, I think it would be most advantageous of you to open this door and let me in.
Hey, just let me in.
No, I'm good. You can't come in here unless we invite you in, and we haven't done that.
You can't come in until I say the words. You're invited in. Ah!
Oh shit!
Okay. He doesn't say nothing else is said.
All right, we'll see you then. Oh well, damn.
Is there a peephole?
No.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's a big door.
Also, you guys have been in here for probably like the better part of like a few hours now. It's
Yeah.
getting kind of late.
Dark. Well, I mean, he just becomes more powerful, correct? But he can't come in until we say it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, but
we're
there's a
staying the
big
night
hole
here.
in the roof.
Well, he still can't come in. He still can't cross the threshold, even if the door is a hole.
What are you doing?
What should we do?
I'm talking
like,
to
as a
everyone.
group,
We cannot let him in here.
Right.
We are safe. I talked to the guy upstairs, the leader. By the way, there's still people here that
how
are
does-
undead revenant people. I'm explaining this to the other three
how
that
does
are down
Esmeralda
there.
look? Because she probably wants to go out there and fight him.
She's just like listening. She's just listening.
Okay.
We cannot let him in because we are all very injured. This would be a suicide
Right.
to try and fight him right now.
Are you back with them?
Where's Avalon?
Yeah, where's
not with you.
Avalon? And where's Cyrus? Avalon and Cyrus are nowhere to be
Cyrus got attacked. He died saving our lives. I have him right here.
Sin.
It's
Do you really?
It's just a bottle of ashes.
Yeah.
Sin.
Yes.
I didn't
'cause
want
you're
to tell
back
you
with
because I
them.
know he comes back in an hour.
You feel a cold chill at the back of your neck, and then you start to hear the door open.
You're goddamn ghost. I was just
Close that door.
I was gonna say it's
now.
my
And
trunk.
it opens up fully, and there's a strike of lightning as you see this silhouette of Strahd standing in the doorway, just standing there.
It's okay. He can't cross the threshold.
Sin,
Yes.
can you make a wisdom save?
I pull out my spear. This may be it, buddy. Not high enough, probably. You die instantly.
He looks at you. Strahd looks at you, and he says, Sin, it would be most advantageous of you to invite me inside. And you now regard Strahd as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. And he says,
Fuck.
Do I see this happen?
and he says, let me in.
Do I see that happen?
Probably.
I counterspell.
Fair enough.
Good, because my only option there was throw a spear through your throat.
Let's not.
Hey, we die either. You die either way in that scenario. One of those scenarios, I live. Okay? Just saying.
Well, fuck you.
You do the same thing.
I would not kill elephants. Elephants are nice people.
You'd beat me to death with that flail in a heartbeat if I was
I
going
don't
to.
have the flail
If I was
anymore.
going to say,
I sold the flail.
if I was going to say the words, I invite Strahd into this house.
That's why I actually still end poorly.
Yeah.
Because I think you might have to roll a certain.
Because
something.
Strahd used his spell at 9th level.
Yeah.
Unless it's like an ability he has. Like you
Not
can't
okay.
counterspell abilities.
Why me? The fuck did I do?
You have a ghost.
I do.
He wants you for that
It's
sweet
fucking-
ghost booty.
Ate this thing.
You did it to yourself.
I did.
I want a
Yeah,
ghost
see, now
familiar.
it's actually used. I'm happy about that.
You can't give yourself the quirk that, if you sneeze, spaghetti noodles come out of your nose or something like
Dude, that
that.
sounds amazing.
No, you have to be
Sure.
like, I want a ghost that's gonna fuck me to death.
We're not dead yet.
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 Never mind the fact that Hall 1 is at 1 HP still.
Yeah.
And we don't know where Avalon is, and he is the wild card of wild
Yeah,
cards.
he is the wild
Who's
card.
probably writing a formal invitation to Strahd right
Right.
now and licking the
Because
envelope.
Strahd cut off his wing. He wants
Yeah, but I don't
Revenge.
picture
issue
We're
is-
Avalon.
literally in here with Arena, who Strahd wants to fight him,
the
Esmeralda, who
problem.
wants to kill him, and Avalon, who wants to kill him.
Except for the fact that if we do any of that, Vladimir kills all of us.
Yes.
When you actually don't sense any magic at all. This is
Okay.
This is not
That's
a
like
spell.
a thing that he. Okay.
This is not a spell. Got it.
This is his vampiric charm, it seems.
Can I do it? I still like that. That doesn't happen. Then.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Just because I'm not gonna have you spend something because
Well,
would tell you.
Okay. Got it. That happens. Cool.
I do that.
What do you do? He says, Sin,
What are you doing?
invite me inside.
Don't do that.
Strahd, will you please
I
come join
rage
us
and
inside?
throw my spear at the back of him
Do you actually?
as he starts to talk. Yes.
You can't do all of that.
I throw my spear at the back of him then.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Or either I rage.
Well, what
How close
happens
is he?
first?
Are we
Does
within
he
10
say
feet?
That? Does he say that first, or because we're not like in any
You know,
order?
you could just tackle me to the ground.
I can't
What
run that
happens
quick. I
first?
can't cover 10 feet, but I can rage and strike you with lightning.
Yeah,
I'm going to rage and strike him with lightning.
What happens first?
Wait, can't you just hit me with sleep?
I don't have it prepared.
Fuck!
I look, man, we got to live. That's what I do. I rage, and then you have to make a dex save, but you're taking damage regardless.
Okay, fine.
Which this is probably going to backfire because now you're going to think
Three.
you fail. 4 lightning damage, and then after he gets shocked, since we're not in combat, I can just do things, right?
Well, yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. What's happening?
I mean, I'm going to strike him with lightning, and then once he's hit, and hopefully he's a little taken aback by getting struck by lightning, I'm going to run over and tackle him to the ground.
yeah, but was he speaking during that whole time?
He started to say,
I'm assuming I said straw,
Make-
and then I got shocked.
Make another wisdom save.
22.
Not enough.
That's
with
nowhere
the
near enough.
lightning strike, right as you were about to say, you are no longer under the effects of the charm.
Fuck you!
You're welcome.
Thank you. But ow.
Deal with it. You would have been a skin suit in a matter of seconds.
He doesn't even say anything.
I'm like out of breath because I'm like trying to hold everything. I'm like still looking for Avalon. I'm like, where are you at, you little bastard, you little pygmy bitch? I'm living today.
Okay.
I wanna live.
He's just standing there.
Not today.
Yeah. Not today.
And then Irina says, "Come right in."
Is he literally standing in the doorway?
Can we talk to Strahd? Can I talk to Strahd? Whatever. Like,
No.
like, just like.
I ready my
Wait,
spear.
He's still standing right there. He doesn't leave or anything.
He's just standing there.
Can I borrow one of your javelins?
Strahd, I think you have something that
No.
belongs to these people.
Oh, I'm not gonna attack him or anything.
You gonna cut your own tongue out?
No.
Here.
I take one of Talifern's javelins, and I just like nudge the door closed with it. And if I move towards that door, he's gonna grab me.
No.
Squeak!
No, you're not that close.
You get on the edge, throw the javelin, close that door, and then run around, throw the other one, close the other door.
What do you want to say?
You have something that belongs to these people.
Which is
The remains of Argynvos.
correct.
Return them.
I don't think
Uh,
that's how it works.
Suck my dick.
how about no? Please. He goes, Holwyn, I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
I'll give you the bones.
In exchange for.
You.
Oh, ooh, kinky.
Huh?
You come with me back to Castle Ravenloft, and you take my place.
What happens to you?
He gets to leave.
I can leave.
I don't know how that like works. Like in my head, I'm like.
The dark powers are mysterious.
So you would pass the dark powers on to me,
I know.
and you would leave Barovia.
Yes.
Hey, Hal.
And then he looks over.
Hey, buddy.
And then he just like turns his head slowly and begins to look at Irina, and he goes,
Oh God,
"You are truly beautiful, Tatiana."
Easy freak.
what a creep!
I'm ready.
Whoa,
I'm ready to
say
spear
that one more
someone.
time. We'd miss that.
Strahd does not repeat himself.
I've never gone back before. He just called Irina Tatiana.
Huh, that kind of makes sense.
We knew she was like an uncanny
Yeah, but like
resemblance.
he's like Irina's like a drug to him.
How do they look during this?
Scared out of their fucking minds.
Great, good.
Even
That's how they
Esmeralda,
should be.
who was talking a bunch of crap
No,
on
her
how she.
weapons are drawn. She's like ready to go, but she's
Oh.
still scared.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like,
Well, does she know that her allies are kind of dying? Critical. We're critical. Some would say some of us are critical.
salt.
Are you critical?
No, I'm injured, but he's critical.
Well, Holwyn,
He's advanced critical. Hey, buddy. You won't get to sit on that throne. He can't. He won't save you. I'll spear the shit out of you.
Not if I cast hold person on you first.
Spear. What should I do? Hey, buddy. Spear, buddy.
hang on, my dude. I'm gauging the sitch. Give me a minute.
That's so perfect.
I'll be honest. I'm a little jelly of this fucking little squirmy elf guy getting this deal, but I think we can probably take him more than we could take Strahd on our own. You know what I mean?
I see what you're
Now,
saying.
don't get me wrong. I think we could fight Strahd and probably mess him up, but I think the only real damage we'll get is getting our blood on his shoes. So let's just see what happens.
Let's
for a
do it.
minute.
I run at Strahd.
But hey, man, I support you 100%.
Good.
As tempting as that is, I'm going to have to decline.
Still looking for
Avalon.
Avalon.
I'll do it.
I'm finna do it.
I want to be the king.
He's still floating around. You could do that. He jumps in through the hole. You're invited in, Strahd.
Yeah, he's-
Me and you to the top, baby.
Actually, he opens his own winery with his wine gems.
You
Yeah.
You say no?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to decline. As tempting as that is.
You kind of like see like his face becomes a bit more bestial,
Ooh.
and like his like eyes begin like to sink in further to his head,
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's in angry mode.
and he just kind of goes like, and he kind of just like, but he controls it, and he pulls it back. He goes, "Ooh, I'm offering you a gift of a lifetime," and you and you say no,
And you touch my
Down.
tits like
and
that.
and you turn me down. I offered to let you leave, and you said no. I invited you to dinner, and I had no response.
We didn't know how to contact
Anyway,
You're not used to getting not what you want.
How did you want us to respond to that? So we know in the future if you want to hold like a party.
anyway.
Sorry.
I will make one more offer to you, and the next time we meet, I will kill the three of you. Give me Irina, and I'll let you all live.
Here you go. We all turn.
To
Them, the three of them.
Yeah, the three of them.
Particularly the two kids.
Yeah, Eastmark. Yeah.
Irina does kind of look like solemn, and she does kind of go like, "I'll go with them if it means that you all will live."
Oh, well, we can't do that
No,
now
we're
that
not-
you're a
no,
good person.
That is a no.
Uh,
We can't do that.
no, don't do that. God. Oh, I have to be a good guy.
Okay, so then he just simply says like, then he just looks at you all, and then just begins to turn around, and he goes, "Your choice has been made. Next time you see me, pray that you do." And he just begins to leave.
Oh, that's he's so cool.
And you see him as he gets onto his horse and just begins to just.
As soon as he
Come on, Pebbles!
Come on, glue stick.
I love
We're outta
Pebbles.
here.
Pebbles is the greatest thing ever.
All right.
As he turns to walk away, I vomit out of both my mouth and my trunk. It's one of those violent ones where it comes out of your nose too, so it has to travel like this long.